Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Okay, I'm assuming this is the wrong page here. Hey, Doc. What's up, buddy? Let's put this one on the chat. Welcome to another edition of Haha, I Told You So, starring Nay. But the reason I'm doing this is because one of my old videos popped up. For some reason, I was doing a search for something, and this old video popped up. What was it? It led me to the Big Bang. I can't remember. Oh, it was a video about James Webb Telescope that I saw. That's right. And I saw that, and I was like, yeah, I watched 1 minute of that video. There was a reason why I watched 1 minute of the James Webb Telescope video. Because I already knew what it had proven. And I had told you on this show years ago, right? Back in 2020, we discussed it again. But it was discussed back in the teens. 2015, 2016, something like that. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a titled video. I know I covered the topic, but it wasn't included in the title of the video. So I can't find that rhetoric from me. But I did find something for 2020. The James Webb Telescope didn't come out until last year, right? So this was before that Webb telescope went up in the air, and I had already figured out what the James Webb telescope had discovered, was that the Big Bang Theory did not create the entire universe, and that's just a silly theory, and it goes to show that the TV show that they came up with the same name is a silly show, based on a silly theory with a silly title. The Big Bang Theory. It's silly, and it's a silly show. Yeah, you would almost think that the creators of that show realized the Big Bang Theory was silly. It's silly to think that you've discovered something that created everything, even the things that you can't see and cannot detect, and have no way of proving it, but you're just going to go ahead and say, yeah, this one explosion created everything, right? Well, to me, understanding how large the universe is, right? And then even watching shows like Star Trek on TV, where they're traveling through space, and they got to go through hyperspace and wormholes and all these things, and they travel all these crazy distances in Star Trek to find new worlds, new galaxies. And you think every single one of those galaxies that in Star Trek that they were thinking about visiting, you think they're all created in the same explosion, theoretically? I mean, even if you just watch the show, it kind of takes your mind out of that silly theory that, of course, is easily debunked by just common sensing some things, and that's all I had. I didn't have the James Webb Telescope $10 million, set of glasses to put on my face to figure this out. All I had was this, and it's all I needed. And that's the purpose of this show. I want you guys to realize that, you don't have to listen to what everybody else is saying. You have to listen to the science. When things are just making sense to you, sometimes that's all you have to go with. And I didn't have anything to prove it, right? I had nothing to back up what I was saying at all. But I said it anyway. And I said it years ago. And I've got the video that shows me talking about it. And I want you to check this out. Actually, Notlin, good morning on the Rumble Sphere. Actually, this is important to watch on many levels. But if you want to just feel good that you're watching the right podcaster, understand that I figured something out that almost every astrophysicist and scientist in the whole world got wrong. Everyone that ever subscribed to the Big Bang Theory is dumb. And I'm smart. I know that sounds, I was telling my mom, it sounds narcissistic and hyperbolic, and it sounds megalomaniac, whatever you want to stamp anything on me. But I'm sorry, it's the truth. I was right about the Big Bang Theory. I've been proven right by the James Webb Telescope. And all the other scientists out there that subscribe to the Big Bang Theory, every single one, every student, every scientist, every doctor, every astrophysicist, every astrologer, and every single one that ever looked up at the stars, and they thought that it was all created from a single explosion, they're dumber than me. So you're watching the right guy. I just want you to know, you might be uncomfortable about watching me sometimes, some of the things I say and whatever, but feel good knowing that I'm not steering you in the wrong direction. I am leading you down the perfect path, the path of common sense, the path of truth and facts and science. I got more science than all of the other scientists in the world put together that subscribe to the Big Bang Theory. I'm smarter than all of them put together. Now, For those of you who want to see me getting it years ago, I've got this. Watch this. Very quick clip I'm going to play for you, but then I'm going to talk about it. So this was a question that Joe Rogan asked his guest, Brian Greene. And Brian Greene said there's several answers, but I believe his first one is the accurate one. That's the one that's how I came up with my theory behind what the Big Bang really is, what it consisted of. And those of you who watch this show. Hey, William. Hey, William, I have beliefs about our system, but you would just block me, so I'll be quiet and hear you. Yeah, I will block you, Robert. You're right. I will just block you. You're right. You're absolutely right. I will block you if you give me some stupid bullshit. So don't be stupid and give me bullshit. In fact, just shut the fuck up and listen to a guy who's way smarter than you explain it. All right, William Robertson? Okay, great. All of you, I don't want to miss you guys. Joey, Michael, Kat, Debbie, Stanley, Hippie, Jiggle. I'm not an expert on telescopes, bro. So you could try to ask me, but I don't know anything about telescopes. Hello. All I know is this, bro. This is it. Those of you guys who watch my show might remember me addressing the Big Bang Theory, among other common sense ideas that I like to talk about. But I want you to hear it from a philosopher, okay? Because I guarantee if you watch my show, you heard this from me first.
The Joe Rogan experience. Here's the thing that I've always wanted to ask someone like you. What do you think was happening before the Big Bang?
Yeah, it's a deep question and a.
Okay, it's not a deep question. Okay, that's the first problem I had with that. It's not a deep question. It's a basic question. It's a stupid question, and it's got a stupid answer. So let's go on.
Subtle one, and there's sort of two ways that I like to think about that question.
See, he likes to think about it two ways. Why? You know, you've got reality, right? You've got reality, and then you've got fiction, and that's it. So I got to say this, William Robertson, you've got my curiosity piqued. What do you mean you have a question about telescopes? What's your question about telescopes? I'm dying to hear your question now. Go ahead, give it to me. You've got the way that makes sense, and that's the way you like to think about it. Oh, but then there's the flight of fancy that he likes to think about it too. Why? Why? What a waste of fucking resources. What a waste of time. What a waste of energy. What a waste of brain power. But, I digress, so let's go on.
Question. One is, it could be that the Big Bang was
And let me just stop right there when he says one is it could be. No. Number one is correct, and that's what he's going to tell you right now. He's going to literally tell you what the Big Bang was. And it is the most common sense answer I've ever heard anyone else say, and it's the exact same answer that I came up with years ago. Understand that before I go on. Understand, I didn't learn this from this guy, okay? I had already come up with this on my own, and I want you guys to realize that. So, William Robertson, I'm asking you again, what is your question about telescopes? Go ahead. Thinking on my own, getting high with you guys, thinking about how stupid it was that people thought the Big Bang created everything. And let me just say this, one other thing, William Robertson. There's no spin involved in what I'm about to say. There's no spin. I don't spin facts. It's just stupid. And I was like, well, that's not true. That's just dumb. And we have no way to test that anyway. We're in a very small part of the galaxy, let alone the fucking universe. We don't have a way to know. We talked about this. And those of you guys who have heard me talk about this, I want to hear from you. Who has ever heard me discuss this before on this live show?
One is, it could be that the Big Bang was an interesting event, but not the first event in the totality of reality.
Yeah.
It could have been the first event that sparked the expansion of our part of space.
Yeah.
But it could be that there's a grander realm of space
within
which we sit as a small part, and that grander realm may have been there for a far longer period of time.
Yeah.
It may have experienced its own Big Bangs, maybe a collection of Big Bangs that may extend infinitely far into the past. So it could be that the answer to the question of what happened before the Big Bang is a lot of other Big Bangs or
Yeah.
a lot of other quantum events that were taking
Yeah.
place in a larger landscape of reality than we have direct access to.
Yeah, makes sense.
However, another answer.
No. End the clip, you dumbass. That's when you should have shut the fuck up. Because you got it, you're right, and you
Let me see what William Robertson is saying here. Why, with telescope technology, have we never used one to explore looking at Earth? Super close-ups of other planets. Nothing on Earth. We have. You ever seen satellite technology, William? Were you living in a bubble, dude? You ever seen Google Earth before, dude? And why would we need a telescope to look at Earth? We're on it. We're here. We don't need to zoom in on it. We're standing on it, William. God, man, this is the kind. Yeah, I'm the one spinning the Big Bang Theory, and you're the one with the theory that I'm going to block you for because I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one here. Okay, William. Thanks for stopping me.
should be smart enough to look at that answer and go, God, that just makes the most sense. No. He's on Joe Rogan's show.
Right.
So he wants to appease Joe Rogan. So what's he do? He goes into the whole multiplex universe bullshit. Mathematics proves that it's a multiplex and blah, blah. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Where's my fucking audience at?
Yeah, I remember this day. That was a great show. And this was like the day that started the anger behind my audience not appearing. I remember that day when I said, where the fuck is my audience at? I was so angry that day. I'll never forget that emotion I was feeling right at that moment, where I was like, here I am, guiding you guys, leading you guys, being smarter than every other astrophysicist that ever subscribed to the Big Bang Theory. Me, I'm smarter than all of them put together. And you're watching my show, and you won't even make a comment in my chat? That on that day? God, that drove me crazy. I don't even want to watch that show anymore. It's good, though. It's a good one. And it's just too bad that I don't get the kind of support that I deserve. I don't even get it from my mother. Do you want to know something? You guys are cool. You're fine. My own mother won't even pay attention to some of the things. So, for instance, I wrote a bill about police brutality, and her and I were discussing it this morning, and I said, Joe Biden's not going to do anything to stop this. All he's talking about is the protesters. What about the pigs that caused all this? No, he's worried about the protesters. He should be worried about the pigs. He should write legislation. My mom's like, he's the president. You don't know how legislation works. I was like, Donald Trump didn't have a problem writing a bunch of bills and putting his signature on them and holding them up for the whole world. Oh, well, he's an asshole. I said, well, sometimes you got to be an asshole to make some laws and break some eggs. You got to be willing to do what other people don't do to change the world. You have to be willing to write some legislation. So I said to her, she said, what have you done? I said, I wrote legislation. They ignored me. I was like, would you like to see it? She's like, no. My own mother doesn't want to see the bill that I wrote legislation. I literally wrote a law and submitted it to Nancy Pelosi and all these other cucks down there in Washington. They ignored me, and my own mother ignored me too. So you know what? I get it, world. You win. I lose. But you know what? At least you know that I knew that the James Webb telescope eventually proved. That the Big Bang Theory did not create everything that we can see and everything that we can experience. That is just silly. Silly. And whoever couldn't think outside that box was dumber than me. So you're watching they've got these tests, these IQ tests to tell you how smart you are. Hey, here's a test. Did you believe in the Big Bang Theory, or did you disprove it on your own? That's an IQ test. Now, who's one of the smartest people on the planet? Me. It doesn't have anything to do with a stupid IQ test and looking at an ink blob and telling me, what you think you see in a picture, or how to get out of a maze efficiently, or, which object looks more like that object, and which two objects, are concurrent, and which two have to do with each other, and give me a break. I did that, and I solved Big Bang before you put your stupid telescope up in the sky to prove me correct. So all I'm saying is, you guys are watching the right show. You should be promoting me.
You should be getting more people here. You should be helping me out, man, because I've got the content. It's right there. I just showed it to you. You can go look it up yourself. It's on my YouTube channel. It's probably across multiple channels. And if you search Big Bang, Trendy As Dabbers, Nay's Garden, that video will not come up. And it's got Big Bang in the title. And YouTube is subverting that video. What the hell is that? What is this in my kafefe? How'd cannabis get in my kafefe? How did this little leaf of cannabis crawl into my kafefe? I do not know. I didn't mean to yell and scream at you all this morning. I'm sorry. I get a little worked up when I realize how unsupported I am. But you know what? Then when my mother doesn't support me, then I realize you guys are okay. You guys are cool. If my own mother won't do it, how can I expect you to? You know? I'm not mad. I want you to know that. You know? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in humans collectively, but I'm not mad at my audience. I'm not mad at my mother, and I want you guys to know that. You know, you guys are going to listen to who you want to listen to. You guys are going to support who you want to support. You're going to come to my show to have a good time and to use me and shit all over me, and then go out and support other people, you know, wholeheartedly and send all your love to everybody else. But when you know that I'm the one that really deserves it, I'm the one that deserves your support, I'm the one that deserves your attention, I'm the one that deserves to be shared on social media. My tweets deserve to be clicked on and liked. And if you collectively as an audience have decided, just like my mother, that I haven't earned your support, I get it. I do. I totally get it. And I'm just going to keep doing me, and you guys can keep doing you. Doc says I deserve the support. Well, Doc, I know you're too busy to support me anymore, but it's nice to see you come to a show. It was nice while it lasted, bro, seeing your support on Twitter. But you can't do it yourself, bro. And you know, I think that you thought that if you just started retweeting me, more people would join in and it would become a big thing like Nick Brown did too. And you guys were there and you tried and you tried and you tried and you tried. And me and you and Nick, we just couldn't drum up the support, man. You know, it just wasn't going to happen. And that's okay. It's okay. You know, I'm okay with it. I'll sit here, I'll get high. I'll sit here in my little corner of the web, be ignored by most people, and you guys will refuse to share this video around on social media like you always do, and no one will know that I'm live, and I'll continue to get high 3 times a day. You come in here and learn that the Big Bang Theory was a freaking lie. It didn't create the universe, and it's just stupid, and I figured it out. And get no support about it. That's cool. You'll come in here and say, you have your own theories. Dude, your theory isn't dick, because the James Webb telescope just proved my theory, you fucking asshole. Right? Wow. My theory just got proved by science. Why is that so hard for people to grasp? You know? You know, my bill to end police brutality would have saved that man's life. Why is that so hard to grasp? He never would have been murdered by 5 pigs if Nancy Pelosi and all those other fucking idiots in Washington had implemented my legislation that I tried to put out in, 2014? It's not your fault people are dumb, brother. Zach, you're right. You're right. Zach is right. It's not my fault. And I'm sick of taking the blame for having idiots all over the goddamn planet that believe the Big Bang Theory and, you know, God and all the other bullshit you've been fed. Nobody saw me on Twitter, and it was discouraging. I know, right? I should tweet you again. That's what I'm going to do. Back to the support. I apologize. Hey, Doc, thank you, man. I retweet you, bro. When I retweet you, people will see it. Because I got a blue check now, bro. I'm paying $8 a month. I'm coming up in the world, bro. People are going to start paying attention to me. I got $8. Anyway. Share it. Get it around there. Get more people to the shows. I can't complain right now because there's 26 of you beautiful people watching right now. And that's amazing that there's 26 people here. You know, that show that I was live on, it probably had, 20 people watching and nobody would say anything in the chat. What would be nice? Hey, Nay, thank you for figuring this out and sharing it with us. Thank you for enlightening us. Thank you for sharing your vision with us. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you. That'd be great, man. Someone saying thanks. Get some thanks. Thank you for getting it right. Thank you for showing up 3 times a day. Thank you for teaching us about cannabis. Thank you for showing us how to respect cannabis. I get no thanks, man. And all I want is a retweet. All I want's a retweet. So for those of you who go to Twitter and you retweet me, you share this video on social media, you make posts about the show, thank you. I know that there are some of you out there and you guys are doing it. Sometimes I see it. Most of the time you forget to put @Nay's Garden when you do it, so I don't get to see a lot of it. But I just want to say thank you. It's just one of those days when I just don't really... I don't really feel supported today for some reason. And I think it's because I went back and watched that old video, man. It kind of triggered some old feelings that I had around the audience. Hey, Joel. I just, it would be nice if you guys would respond to the things I say in the chat. Like this Big Bang thing. But at least, I'm going to go to my grave knowing that I was right about this and the whole world was wrong about it. And I was right about it. And that feels so good because the James Webb telescope proved me right. Thanks for making videos. If you didn't, I'd not be alive. And bro, you know what I mean. Keep your head up. Casper, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Thank you for saying that.
It's true.
Yep. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with me. You're welcome, hippie chick. Now go share the video on social media. Okay. First dab you've seen in a while. Well, Joe, you haven't been watching my show in like a week, man. I've been doing dabs for a whole week. Come back. Come more often. What do I got to do to get you to show up? The best goddamn content on the internet's not enough. I don't know what else I need to do. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Casper, Schizo, cheers. Joel Froggy, hippie chick. And Notlin, hippie chick on the Rumble. Cheers. 13 people on Rumble, guys. Thank you for promoting the truth, Nay. You are my favorite podcaster and a great friend. You're welcome, Doc. Thank you. There you go. A little, thank you goes a long way with me, bro. Look at the smile you put on my face. I enjoy watching you because you have an open and free mind. You recognize me and you try to share it with others. I just think too many people are programmed and trapped in this false reality. Yeah, and I'm trying to shatter the myths and pull the wool off the eyes, bro. It's what I do every day. Cheers. We're woke up in this bitch. Oh boy. I said woke. Watch how many people from Rumble leave.
We had a word for woke back in the day. It was called not being fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was so tasty. Oh my God. That was so tasty. I waited the perfect amount of time. It was the perfect size dab. Oh boy. Wow, one dab. Got some beautiful footage of deer this morning. I tried to put one up on Twitter. I don't know if it went up. Let me go look on Twitter.
Yeah, you did. It was really nice.
Yeah? I don't see it. No, I don't see it. What are you talking about? Did it go up on...
Yeah, Twitter.
Did it go up on whatchamacallit? Oh, I'm on the crypto culture channel. I need to go to Nate's Garden. Somebody tried to call me a jackass for having a hammer on my profile next to my name. And the guy's whole premise was everybody who ever had a hammer in their name needs to come out and blah blah blah. And I'm like, need to come out and what? I mean, that video was exactly how I imagined it in my head. That's exactly how I imagined it in my head. What happened in that video is exactly how I imagined it in my head. I mean, there was nothing I saw in that video that surprised me. And I put that hammer in my avatar, on my name on Twitter, because that is exactly how I envisioned that going down. And that for that guy to say to me, hey, you need to take the hammer, now that you've seen the video, you should take the hammer off your profile. And I'm like, why? I don't understand what you mean. I supported it. You know, I don't like the Pelosi's. I don't like the Reagans. I don't like the Bushes. I don't like the Obamas. I don't like the Trumps. I don't like the Bidens. I don't like any of them. In fact, I support everybody else who doesn't like them too. And if I put a hammer next to my name out of support because I hate all politicians, and this is what should happen to all of them, well then, you know, you better just get used to my hammer, because it's not going anywhere. Now, is that a 16 or a 6? Now, is that a Sears poncho or a real poncho? Ooh, it's a 6. What did I say was going to happen? Hey, Bad Blue Jaws. What did I say was going to happen on Rumble as soon as I used the word woke? Huh? Huh? Hey, guess what? We're woke. That's right. We care about African Americans. We care about women. We care about LGBTQ. We're woke as F in here. Get used to it. And if you don't like it, leave. We're woke, 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 woke. And all of you people, and that name bothers you, leave. You don't deserve my gold. You don't deserve any of my gold and my jewels. So just leave if you don't like the word woke, because we're woke AF in here. And I don't care if that offends you. I really don't. Leave if it bothers you. Okay? Just get out. We're woke AF in here. I do care about trans people and the LGBTQ community. Yeah, and I don't want books being burned in Florida. You know, and I don't want the COVID numbers being misrepresented in Florida. Yeah, get out of here. Leave. Go on. Get out of here. Go suck Ron DeSantis' little dick. All of you that are leaving. Buck off. And everybody that stayed, you're the salt of the earth, everybody. I'm watching you. I see you. I'm glad. What do we call that? When we thin the herd? Oh, I love it. I told you it was going to happen, and I used the word intentionally. You know, go look it up. Go look up the definition of the word and tell me you're not woke. And then go vote for Ron DeSantis for president, you idiots. Anti-woke law. Stop Woke Act. God, man.
There's the Stop Woke Act?
Bro, you didn't know that?
No?
Yeah. Yeah, it passed. It passed here in my state, state of Florida. Here, let's watch a video about it, so you can learn about it.
No, I don't know. I don't know every single thing about her. Oh, I try to keep up, but some things get past me. Like,
After Hannity confession in billion-dollar lies case, what? Fox eyes DeSantis over Trump? What?
Really effective set of defamation lawsuits against the Fox News empire over lies. We've kind of gone through the legalities of it. I did a breakdown of it. But there's a whole political component to this where, as you know, plenty of people like to push the envelope or have a reputation for doing so in these political worlds. And yet, we all know if you go too far, you fly too close to the sun, you may burn up. And going too far doesn't just mean how the Fox News audience or the base feels. It might mean, in the case of this lawsuit, that some anchors over there went so far that they end up costing their employer not, $1 million or $10 million, which is a lot of money, or $100 million, which a corporation would notice, but $1.6 billion. And I'm going to show an example for stuff like this from Hannity.
Dominion came under heavy fire after allegations that their
Oh,
machines
now
caused
you know
thousands of
you know
votes
what?
to-
I'm not allowed to show this to you on my damn channel. I got a strike for showing something like any information that denies the election of 2020. Dude, I'm debunking it, man. I'm against it. YouTube, you idiots. God bless America, man. I can't even show this to you. And that sucks. So we can't even listen to what Hannity says. I got to skip past it.
Costing their employer not, $1 million or $10 million, which is a lot of money, or $100 million,
Can't fast forward it. Because, some re-engineer thought it would be better to take the fast forward function out of freaking videos. I cannot fast forward this video. Look. Look.
Show an example. Show an example for stuff like
came on after allegations.
10 million is a lot of money, or 100 million.
Who is the idiot? Who's the idiot at MSN who thought it would be a good idea to make it impossible to put a video right where you want to see it? You guys, this is re-engineering. Do you know that this stuff used to work? Anywhere that you went on the internet to watch a video, you can put the video right where you want to watch it and pause it, talk about it, and keep going and then play it. And that's why they allow that, is if maybe you are wanting to watch it with somebody, you have a discussion, you could pause the video and start playing it from right where you were watching it. Well, some idiot re-engineer on the internet thought it would be a good idea to take that functionality away for whatever reason, conserving bandwidth or whatever. They thought it was a good idea. What do you guys think in the chat?
Jason, it's fucking stupid, obviously.
What do you guys think in the chat? You guys notice this? Anywhere on the internet where you try to fast forward a video and it keeps jumping back a minute or two and it won't let you put the thing on anymore? Because some re-engineer put his ball sack on the software and nobody said anything.
Doc Hollandaise.
Thank you, Doc.
I think it's BS.
Yeah, me too.
Steven running. A sweeps.
Ass wipes. Right? Stupid, right? Have you guys noticed this on the internet? You've seen me struggle with videos for the last few months saying, why can't you just watch a video from the point you want to watch it from?
Dollars, which a corporation would notice, but $1.6 billion, and I'm going to show an example.
I'm going to mute this, so we should be okay muting it, right? I have to mute it and turn off the picture so it's not being shown on my... There we go. Can you believe that?
Doc Hollandaise.
Do you see it as having any potential impact on that Fox News empire and some of those people?
I think it has very strong impact on Fox News. I think Fox News knows going forward that repeating these sorts of lies will have legal consequence, financial consequence for them. I think that's something that they definitely are going to be thinking about. I do also think this has been something that's occurred in the shift in their programming. As we chronicled, they've gone from Trump to DeSantis more. DeSantis is somebody who kind of understands much better than Donald Trump did some of these lines, these legal lines, you know, where you want to cross. DeSantis is a seasoned politician. He's been in politics his whole life. He kind of understands what you can get away with and what you can't get away with. And I do think that part of the pivot from Trump to DeSantis is not just a political pivot. It also might be a financial pivot. I think Rupert Murdoch is like, you know, Trump is costing us a lot of money with his nonsense. Maybe we need to get off that train.
Fox eyes DeSantis over Trump. I've been saying that for months. You guys heard me say that on this show. I was like, wow, Fox is scared of Trump, and they're going to watch. They're going to start supporting Ron DeSantis. And it's all you're not going to see any more Donald Trump on Fox News. All you're going to see is Ron DeSantis. But I already said that on the show like over a month ago. And if you guys listened to me, you would have heard me say that. It's so funny. They're reporting that now as news. Chat GBT, I still don't know what it is. Everybody's talking about it. I have no idea what it is. BlackRock CEO predicts next wave of market winners. How would the BlackRock CEO know all that? Oh, that's right. They own all of the companies. He predicts the next wave of market winners. That's not a prediction, man. That's called manipulation.
Yeah, where you run the shit.
It's not called predicting. It's called manipulating.
That's funny as hell. Blackwater predicts. Wonder how they know. That's fucking funny. You can trust that prediction.
Fucking douchebags. It's not called predicting, it's called manipulating.
I wonder how many people even know who they are.
Oh, look, I'm like a seer of the future. I'm like a seer of the future. I know that this bottle cap is going to drop out of my fingers in the future.
Yeah, is that on hold?
Did you see my prediction came true? Did you see? I'm a great seer of the future. Did you see it? It did it. It did it. What I said it would do, it did it. That's exactly what that guy from BlackRock is doing. Hey, everybody, look at me. You dropped this bottle cap out of my fingers. It's totally going to happen.
How do people watching know what BlackRock is? It's crazy when you find out about what they're all about. Holy shit.
The president scolds the protesters and not the pigs.
What did they do? Did they riot or no?
What's that? No, they didn't riot. They protested last night. They're going to march probably a lot more. Who knows what's going to happen?
I really thought they would have been rioting.
By following 32. This guy says, I'll never ever give up making this world better for all of us, by all of us. Yeah, all 32 of the people that you follow on Twitter, you fucking piece of shit. You followed 32 people. All of us. Wow. Wow. I gotta get that. I gotta get that quote, dude. Following 32 people. Oh, I should just take a screenshot of it. Print screen. Yeah, that's even better. Boom. Okay, now I just need my little red circle. Bowflow. Save as 32. Alright. This fucking piece of shit. Fucking clown ass bitch. Let's see here. 32. Boom. I feel like when I make a tweet, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio in Don't Look Up when he gets all smug when he's sending a tweet off. He's like, "How do you think that, mister?" I love that. They did that so well when he sends that tweet off, and you could just see the attitude. And he's like looking at the screen, and he's like all into it. I'm like, "Yep, they got it. They nailed it." Clown bitch. Dude, I'm so clowning this guy. I don't know who he is. He's a CEO of Diplo. I don't know what that means. But he's got 250,000 followers. And I'm going in for the kill, bro. I'm getting him right around his throat. I made the perfect tweet just now. I mean, 2 of my followers retweeted this guy. So I'm like, okay, it's a stupid tweet. It's like, would you hold the door open for somebody depending on if they were black, white, this, that, or the other? What a stupid question. And if you're not that kind of person, I don't care to hear from you. I'm not going to ask you that question. I'm going to do it myself, and I don't have to go on the internet bragging about it, right? So what a dumb fucking question. Ooh, do you hold the door for other people? Hey, cunt. Fucking just hold the door for other people. And don't ask other people if they do. You do you, we'll do us, and you shut the fuck up. I'm just curious why 2 of my followers just retweeted you. They won't retweet me. Let me see who you are. So I click on your face, and you've got 250,000 followers. Holy shit, that's 250,000 followers. What's it say in your profile? It says, I'll never give up making the world better for all of us. By all of us. But you're only following 32 people back on Twitter? All 32 of you? You're going to make the world a better place by following only 32 people on Twitter? You fucking narcissist. Fuck you. Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are following 32 people on Twitter? Wow. Go fuck yourself.
So
What's he's a CEO?
CEO of something called, it just says CEO Diplo Patriotic Vision, main representative to at UN ECOSOC, at UN Geneva, at UN HRC, which I believe that's Hillary Rodham Clinton. Hillary Rodham Clinton, I believe.
Yeah.
So he only follows 32 people, but he's got 250,000 people somehow following him.
Yeah, well, that's connection.
He says people are going hungry because we cannot satisfy the rich. That was his tweet that he put up 57 minutes ago.
How much money he has. Champagne socialists are everywhere.
Fucking clown. Ten minutes ago, he's asking people to donate food. Humanitarian aid to the most vulnerable families organized by Patriotic Vision. Isn't that him? Yeah, he's the CEO. He's asking people for money. So where's the video of you giving this food out to people? I guess that's what you do, right? He's talking about death threats he's receiving for his anti-racism and human rights activism. He stands up for human rights, he says. Dude, if he stands up for human rights, how is he affiliated with Hillary Rodham Clinton, who destroys nations, who coups governments, and wants to drone strike people? I'm so confused right now. Maybe that's why he's only got 5 comments on one of his tweets right here that he put up on November 4th. God, he doesn't even speak properly. Everyone need to know what's happening in our world right now. The effects of these heat waves is gonna affect us all. Is gonna, Gonna. God, what an idiot. We saw the prices of food and energy soared due to the situation in Ukraine, and this is predicted to make things a lot worse. COP27. So he's trolling people with race. He's like, all you people that didn't like a black mermaid, here's the new James Bond. And it's, the new James Bond is an African American actor. And he thinks that, he's going to troll a bunch of racists with this stupid tweet.
Is it really the new James Bond?
So inciting racists, that's really bringing people together. I spelled inciting wrong. What? Yeah, I spelled incite. S-I. Inciting. S-O-C, not an S.
Dude, I am so clowning this dude. I hope you guys see these tweets and like them and retweet them at him. It's going to be under my tweets and replies. You guys are going to have to go there to see it. Oh, there it is. $2 playing. There it is. That's why I came onto Twitter in the first place. I forgot why I even popped on here. Isn't that funny? Here, wait. Here's the video, guys. Watch this. This makes me want to do a dab. Makes me want to do a dab. Get my dab and dab. Do a dab now. Watch deer doing a dab. I'm watching deers doing a dab now. Getting some dabbies now. Gonna get a dabby now. Getting a little dabby now. Dangerous, bro. They're like, it's like aiming for each other's eyes with those horns. I got another video I haven't put up yet of a buck with a rack you wouldn't believe. It was just out there. Oh no, that's right. He walked off. Cheers, Jiminy. Cheers. The 5 of you that are watching on Rumble that didn't get offended by me saying that I was woke AF. That you're not, obviously, you're not little bitches. And I appreciate you guys. Doc Hollandaisy, Steve Running, Hippie Chick. Cheers, everybody. Perfect.
Doc Hollandaisy. Cheers. Steven Running. Cheers. Hoot and howl. Morning and cheers.
Muhammad Saf is probably the dude that killed Seth Rich. Oh, it's not Hillary Rodham Clinton. My bad. It's Human Rights Council. My bad. I clicked on it. Switzerland.
Oh, big difference there.
I'm still gonna clown this motherfucker, even though he's not affiliated with Hillary Clinton. I'm still gonna clown him like a little bitch that he is.
Human rights commission is much different.
I said, "What's wrong with my hammer?" to that dude. He never responded. Can everybody with a hammer in their neck first apologize to Paul Pelosi? Second, admit that they echo every batshit conspiracy out there? Take a look at who you are. Okay? Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. In my bubbler, there's no smoke, and it's what makes it a disgrace. Well, take a look at me now. I need to smoke my bong. I'm gonna grab my lighter and ignite the cannabis that is sitting here in my face. Are you giving me face? Yup. I love that line. Holly liked my reply. Thank you, Holly. So inciting racism is bringing the world together. Clown. From the guy who only follows 32 people. Clown. Thank you, Casper Schizo. Thank you, Docky Hollandaisy. So inciting racism is bringing the world together. Clown. Should be the other way around. Like, retweet. Retweeted you, Docky Hollandaisy. See, if you at me, I can retweet you. That's how. You gotta make a little comment and at Nays Garden. Include me in the combo, baby. Mention me. It's a mention. It'll show up in my mentions. It's a mention. I'm a mensch. That should be mentioned.
You're a man.
I'm a mensch, and I should be mentioned. What's that?
I've heard that word before.
You've heard that word before?
Yeah.
What are you, Yiddish? What are you speaking the Yiddish over there?
I got some friends.
Bro, I've got this. Look at the way I've got this. Look, it's set off to the side like a musical instrument, like a trumpet or something. But when I hold it like this, it's literally perfectly straight up and down. And it's like, it's at the perfect tilt to chill. It's the chill tilt.
Yeah.
I got the chill tilt. What are you talking about, chill tilt? You got 19 people with the chill tilt. What are you doing, chill tilt? Hashtag chill tilt. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jiminy. Hoot and Howl, Steve Running, Notlin, Bad Bad Blue Jaws. Over on the Rumble Sphere. We're just going to start calling it the Sphere. Over on the Sphere, you guys will know it's the Rumble Sphere, but it's going to be our new code word is just the Sphere. Okay, cheers.
Doc Hollandaise. Cheers.
That's been growing up. With, say things like that, man.
That gave me a head rush. Like doing,
Oh my goodness.
like Rush. I got a head rush. They sell that shit. They used to sell that shit in California.
What shit?
I'm kind of quirky right now. California. They used to sell that stuff in the head shops and the cannabis places. And I would be like, I can't believe people inhale this shit. It's crazy. They make these little mini inhalers. And I'm like, that is just, wow, man. Do they know what they're doing to their brains when they do that? Oh my god. It's called, I think it's called Rush.
Whippets kind of thing?
Whippets, it's called Whippets.
Yeah, anyway, so yeah. I can't believe they're selling that in stores.
I know.
We used to go to, when I was a kid, anyway, we used to go and...
I know what you did. We all did it because we're all stupid kids. I saw Night at the Roxbury. He's like, why are you buying all this whipped cream?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We used to go do it and then put them back.
He's like, it's really fun, man.
We would take them home. We'd do it with them.
Comes like his arms are full of whipped cream cans. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
It's very, yeah. You can put a balloon over, anyway. I don't know. Shit, people do. I can't believe they're selling them in stores.
You saying stuff and then saying, oh, well, after doesn't undo what you just said. Just so you know. The algorithm's going to hear it. What you're saying. Just, your words are being heard, bro. I love it. You're like, you put it in a balloon and, oh, well, Well, when we were kids, we used to, well. You know.
I'm getting better. I'm trying to get better.
Bro, this algorithm makes it impossible, man. I mean, we're an hour in, we should be fine, but it's still, bro. Even if we start talking drug talk, they'll come back. The spiders will crawl, find the content. And it happened to Dusty. Did you guys see the tweet from Dusty Smith on about the day after he got his channel back? He got an email, and it was just warning, content 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 warning. A whole page. Dude, the spiders were crawling all over. See, people think these are people reporting you. And, they'd have these tools, YouTube Heroes. It was so stupid. And anybody could just get into YouTube Heroes and then just troll whoever the hell they wanted and attack your channel. And mass attack your channel. And then all your videos would be submitted for review. Well, it could have been something like that, or it could have just been as soon as his channel got reinstated, the spider just immediately attacked it and crawled over all of his channels in one night, and he had like 50 freaking warnings, content warnings. This content has been removed, blah, 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 whatever they say in those things. Dude, I wonder if that guy, Mohammed Saf, has blocked me yet on Twitter. Dude, I would laugh if I went there and it says you've been blocked. Oh my god. 250,000 subscribers that guy has. How dare he? How dare he be famous?
How dare he famous?
How dare he be famous? How dare he be better than me? Mohammed Safa. You feeding the hungry, you piece of shit, feeding the hungry and helping the homeless and not being affiliated with Hillary Rodham Clinton. You piece of human garbage, you. How dare you only follow 32 people? What is wrong with you? How can you sit there in your thing and say that you and the world are coming together and you're going to bring them all together, peace, and then you're going to put up some kind of trollish, oh, look at this black man that's your James Bond. How's that make you feel racist? Well, it's inciting people. So you are a troll bitch. You are a troll bitch, Muhammad. I'm just saying, you're a troll bitch. And the fact that you say you're all coming together, how can you come together with people on Twitter and you're following 32 people? What is that? It's not even a freaking podcast. More than 32 people have tuned into the show already. You only follow 32 people on Twitter? And 250,000 people follow you back. And you will only follow 32 of them? I mean, it is just like, it's as narcissistic as Donald Trump that only follows one person, But that's the kind of person you are. You're like Donald Trump. Huh. You would think he'd have another account where he follows a whole bunch of people, right? What do they call that? A sock account? He's got a TikTok. Let's check out his TikTok videos. He's got one video on TikTok. Our world is not divided by race. Correct. Color. Correct. Gender. Correct. Or religion. Correct. Our world is divided into wise people and fools. And fools divide themselves by race, color, gender, and religion. Wow, I really like that, dude. That's Muhammad. That's this guy I'm clowning. I like that. Wow. That's his TikTok post, bro. I like that. Wow. Yeah, I'll send him a tweet about that.
Doc Hollandaise. Hashtag keep it open.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Doc Hollandaise. I am driving to the truck.
Problem is, then he puts a post that says exactly the opposite of what he just said there.
Whoa.
Dividing amongst race.
William Robertson.
So,
Have a it day nay.
contradicting himself.
It was entertaining as always.
Bit of a contradiction there.
All right, William. Good. I'm glad you were entertained,
Right.
William. Remember,
Right, man.
don't have me no lines and keep your theories about the Big Bang Theory and the universe to yourself. I love telling people that. Remember yesterday or 2 days ago, that guy was in here and I was like, "Oh, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna blow your mind." Were you here when I said that? I was like, the universe has always been here and it will always be here. So easy. I was like, this is just too easy, man. I've got these things down. I was like, just think about that for a few minutes. It's always been here. And then remember what he said? He's like, yeah, but who made it? And I was like, it's always been here. No one made it. You got to wrap your brain around that. Nobody made it. People are like, you can't make something from nothing. That's right, because there's always been stuff. There's always been stuff. Oh, you can't make something from nothing. There's always been stuff.
Yeah, energy can't be created or destroyed.
It's always been here.
Changes into something different. Something like that.
All right, I tweeted it at that guy. When did he put that up on TikTok, I wonder? Oh, he just did. Last year, January, March. I've been talking about that for 4 or 5 years. But for a year, remember here, I saw that teacher say there is no race. That's why there can't be racism. And then I was like, I've always been like, only fools are racists. I've always been like that. It makes total sense, man. He's right. He's totally right about that. Even if his little fucking cocky ass does only follow 32 people on Twitter. Piece of shit.
I love this guy. Fucking piece of shit.
Vast majority, whatever. Is it the vast majority was bad people, or the vast majority were bad people? Were.
Hey, typing.
I like how like my last letter, like Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's see what you think about that. Whoa, what?
And they wanted to say other people are going to do it. But let's remember, the Democrats, they all voted to cut $280 billion out of Medicare last September, and Biden signed it. Let's remember, $280 billion they cut. And they wanted to say other people are going to do it. But let's remember, the Democrats, they all voted to cut $280 billion out of Medicare last September.
Wrong. They cut the amount Medicare has to pay for prescription drugs. You serial scam artist. Rick Scott is a criminal scam artist who will stop at nothing to get his hands on our Social Security and Medicare. He should be locked up in a prison for the criminally insane. I agree. Retweeted. Black Lives Matter. Sometimes I just gotta hear Endorphin, man. Oh, did I forget to call Big Jim back? Oh, I gotta call Big Jim. bands have played there at the Shovelhead.
Right over there.
It's a great,
No
it's a
shit.
great bar.
Place called.
Great stage.
What? Liquid Lost and Found, man. Come on. We got some old fuckers in here with us tonight. So you know what? Yeah, let's do that. This is Kick That Funky Shit. He knows what I'm talking about.
Top of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Jiminy Cheers. William Robert. Well, you left. Doc Hollandaisy over there on the sphere. Cheers.
Didn't I see you on cable access television? I could not tell you how much it means to me to free to call you. Sing to the resume. I think it's alright. Sorry.
Doc Hollandaise. Cheers, brother.
Seriously, bro.
I love putting my hands on the edge of the water.
Yes, we somehow made an album. I don't even know how that's fucking possible in this age of MP3s and downloads, but we made an album. Go steal it from online, please. Yeah, you really don't have to steal it. We're giving it away, literally just giving it to you.
You gotta buy the fucking vinyls though, motherfucker.
Just tell us we look good when you see us in a grocery store. That's all we really want, is we're here for the ego trip. That's what all musicians want.
That's it.
This song is a very serious song, as most of ours are. This song is called Food Fight at the OK Corral.
2061. Harmonies. Well, everything went down. Harmony stayed, just like I told you guys. This is Harmony, guys. Everything else went down. Look at Harmony. How do you like me now, man? How do you like me now? 2 cents, baby. We're way up on 2 pennies. $23,000 Bitcoin. Let's see what it does to Harmony. 2071, guys. Let's see where our trade's at.
Ooh. Ooh. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tanner Owings, where are you, buddy? Get on up here. You finally get to do it, buddy. You finally made it.
He's been trying for years, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Legos and M&M's, it's Tanner Owens.
Don't worry, kid. Whatever you got, you're gonna beat it.
Yeah. What?
This is why.
No. But neither do they, so it works.
We do remember.
There's words to this song. Figure them out. Every time you turn away, you close another door. You had your fill of the song, and you still ask for more. And I can see resentment in the color of your eyes.
we're gonna play a punk rock song. No, we're not. We're not. I'll let you sing 4 more just to give me a break. What do you guys think? Did he do a good job? Good job, kid. I think you're gonna make it one of these days. You're gonna wait. What? Oh, 90s. Oh, fuck. I forgot all about. Dude, honestly, I could be forgiven for forgetting the 90s. Most of us have forgotten most of the 90s. This song was inspired by, I don't know, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, the sound, all that shit. You remember that tour? No, you're way too young. That motherfucker remembers that shit.
Better than the stuff that we play.
Yeah, I'm looking for Eddie Gray, motherfucker. is called. Let's see. You know, I wish I could play it cool and act like I didn't slobber all over your cigarette. But I think this one's done, honey. That's my
Shut the
bad.
fuck up.
What, is this your solo? I'm stepping on his solo! Ladies and gentlemen, Pandero Madrino! And on lead guitar, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adam Phillips.
you guys. I hope you enjoyed Endorphin. I'm going to call his dad right now and talk to him. You get the singer's dad. You guys take care. I love you. I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you on the next show this afternoon sometime. Look for me around 2 o'clock, maybe 3, something like that. Turn on your notifications. I think you know how to find me. I hope you had fun. Bye, guys.